just in case we don't have a chance, we love to give group hugs. So welcome to do that. This space really is designed, for us all to just, this is where we get to come to hear from each other, collaborate, and that's Circl.es.
I have a story, which is when I joined Workday, almost everybody seemed to know each other. And so I felt like an outsider until I joined the indoor soccer team.
Pop yourself in the center with the spotlight right above your head. You got it. You're a pro.
Lovely. So how important do I believe collaboration or sharing is? I feel like it's infinitely important, and it will always be something we're going to learn and enhance upon. And I say that because, I mean, just a short time ago in our country, particularly in the U.S., women couldn't vote, right? That was a law, right? So as we're starting to make changes and legalize human rights, as we're finding ways to establish Workday's presence in the market and others, that's something I feel will always be important. So that's my take.
Thank you so much, Daryl. Yes. All right, Chris.
All right, my name's Chris Bledsoe. I head up developer relations for Workday Extend, and I think collaboration is, kind of to Daryl's point, infinitely important. One way I look at this, and again, not to be morbid or anything, but depending upon your belief system, whatever you believe, if you believe in the afterlife, the only thing you may possibly take with you would be your memories. And if you're going to take your memories with you into the afterlife, which memories are going to be the most valuable? I think are going to be the relationships and the people that you work with, whether work with, live with, love, and all that. Because I think that's really important for people to recognize that it's the relationships with the people in this world that mean the most. And that's why collaboration is so hugely valuable, because we are hardwired to be relational. And so that's why I think it's really important. And I think Workday is really good at that as well. We see that, we recognize that, we try to build our stuff to complement that and create that. So yeah, I think it's very important. And the other thing too is another lesson I've learned in life. You can learn how to do anything yourself, right? Through trial and error. But I guarantee you there is always someone else in the world who has already tried to learn or do what you're trying to accomplish. Your only task is to find them and then leverage their learnings, and it'll save you time. So you don't have to necessarily go through the same, trial and error to learn it when you can go to other people. And that's at the heart of collaboration. So you take advantage of the collective experiences of the people around you. And so that's why I think it's really important and valuable.
Well said.
Awesome. Well, my name is John Rodolini. I am a friend of Workday's and a friend of the customer sharing movement. Communication and collaboration are huge for what I do in entertainment. My job is a magician and mentalist, and a lot of what I do is figuring out ways to do things that aren't supposed to be possible. And that sounds kind of like a MacGyver episode. And I learned a long time ago that, sometimes the best ideas come out of collaboration, where, I might have a crazy idea and not know how to make it come to fruition. But if I work with a team, then that happens. Or someone else will have a really great idea that I would have never thought of. And I found that just about everything in my career, even down to just daily driver logistics, is better when done with people. Also, it's a lot more fun to have an adventure with company.
All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Indy Singh, and I have been working in the Workday ecosystem for the past 9 years or so. Collaboration, I think it plays a very important part in my life personally. I was born in India, came here while I was in high school, and I think learning from different cultures, different perspectives was very, very important. And I got to know many new things after moving here in the U.S. On the Workday side, I think when customers are running on the same platform, same version, and there could be a way of doing something, a better way versus someone has been doing it a certain way. So collaboration brings the best from that perspective. And lately, I've been working with David. We have been collaborating on something called bringing metaverse to Workday folks. So watch out for that. So we'll share more details as we go. Thank you.
Love it.
Hello, my name is Floyd Walterhouse with McKee Foods, and we were back here many years ago, more years than I care to admit. We were customer 125 with PeopleSoft, and so we saw that environment for about 15 years or so, and we knew a lot of the people that we'd known back then, which also became some of the people we knew with Workday later. And so, thinking back to that environment, which was a different day in technology, it was very nice for what it was. But because everybody was on so many different versions and you had no online method of collaboration and helping each other out, you ended up with tools that basically said, okay, here's basically what's in the system. And you can go off to the side and build your own stuff if you want to. And so, hundreds and hundreds of customers would go off and build the same things to solve the same problem. And I think that's not a very efficient way, to get business stuff done. And so I really have enjoyed going into the Workday environment, where one thing I remember that stuck in my mind, for those of you that know Petros Damazios, he said, premature optimization is the root of all evil. And, really getting the core of stuff right, that it would take you a lot to shift it, but then actually using collaboration as a strategic tool, so that things that are built out are things that are really important. And that, I think of none of this would be possible if it wasn't for the collaboration of people that do things like open source, that most of the stack runs on, that actually get out there and put themselves into that environment, and also groups that IT people deal with, like Stack Exchange and, all kinds of online forums where, nobody's getting paid for doing that. It's really to help out, the better part of the world. And so, it's interesting to me that if I get time, I like to read, research articles on how much more valuable unselfish collaboration is than selfish sharing and hoarding. And you just go read some of those, and you'll understand that, I put it like a diamond, for example. If you found a raw diamond out there in the hills, it would be pretty ugly. But it's only when you polish it from a bunch of different facets, not from a single facet, that it actually turns valuable. And so all of us, as things move fast, have to be the eyes and ears of each other and help polish it from a whole bunch of different angles, so that when we get done, we have something brilliant. But as things change, we can continue to polish it.
Beautiful. Thank you, Floyd.
So my name is Leo Butari. I mentioned to a few of you when we got on earlier that I'm the founder and managing partner of Peer Innovation LLC, and I work with peer advisory groups for CEOs and business leaders, and take what they do so brilliantly and bring them into high-performing teams. And I had the good fortune of meeting David over the past year, and so appreciate and enjoy the work he does and the focus on sharing, that it's just been really great for us from time to time to be able to get together and do some things. And, Chris, I love actually what you had to say about memories, because it's not only this old idea of collaboration and being about relationships, but we actually help one another remember more and more deeply and for longer periods of time when we do it together. And, I think whenever we can create a mechanism for sharing, it's only going to make just a huge difference in how we learn and how we grow and how we help one another. And I just appreciate being part of today's call. It's great.
Really, I thought I'd talk for a second about just what the customer sharing movement has done for me personally. work in higher education and government, doing mostly benefits, and I love collaborating with my other team members, but at a certain point it gets so technical within the benefit stuff that they don't want to listen to me talk. And so it's been so great to meet up with other people that are focusing on the same thing I am, that we can bounce ideas off each other. And sometimes just hearing myself talk out loud will give me an idea, and they may throw something out that they're doing for something completely unrelated, but you build on that. And it's just been great to optimize our configuration. I think I've helped some others, hopefully, but I've really helped myself and learned so much. And now I'm growing into another area. I'm learning Workday security. And so this is my main place. I'm hoping to learn stuff is I'm going to 9.9 and really reaching out to other users, because I know that that's been such a great resource for me in the past.
Likewise, thanks everyone for your time and popping in. I loved how this was set up. Great product, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
But looking forward to seeing you, some of you all, if not all of you, in our Orlando.
Awesome.
Yeah, we need some virtual pizza next time. We can put that in the center.
Yes. There we go.
But we won't be able to make the entire share-a-thon, but we are coming in on Sunday. And we have quite a few folks coming from work this time. So we really got a lot of different groups that are interested in collaborating with their peers in different functional areas, including the director of learning that wants to he's new to that area, but not new to learning. And so he really wants to learn about Workday learning. I think that's going to be really positive.
Cool. Thanks, Floyd. I think Indy, maybe we haven't heard from you.
Yeah, no, thank you for having this. This is great. It's good collaborating with everyone, and I'll be joining at the sharing event. Looking forward to that.
Okay, and Indy, a little plug is anyone who has the headset could join in the virtual room with us, right?
Yes. So we'll be sharing details. If you have one of these, you can join in.
Very cool.
Yep.
Cool.
All right, Chris B.
Kristen.
Yeah, Chris and then Jamie.
Yes, awesome. This is wonderful. Thank you. So I'd probably not plug Workday Extend. If any of you ever want to learn about it, John, I know well, certainly David, and anybody, if you're interested, I'll also be at the Share-a-thon on Sunday, the 9th, and look forward to meeting with everybody, and we'll have a good time. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for inviting me and having me here too as well. Thanks, Jamie and David.
Yeah. All right. I'll bring us home. Thank you. It's really fun for me to get to join with you all. Also, just Circl.es. We are here to power up circles, not rows. If I'm honest, that's our favorite hashtag. Is we love the space that's created when people gather around in a space like this to learn from each other and collaborate. And so that's what this platform and our solution is all about. I'd love to hear from any of you, but I'm so grateful most of all to just be here to collaborate and learn from each of you today. Thank you. So David, thanks for the opportunity.
Okay, thank you everybody. If we all press the letter C at the same time, does it completely color our...
No, it's
it really does. Look at that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Keep pressing.